Meanwhile, Ian Davies lives in Ballina, and the weather has unearthed some. Ian last week, who was looking at some incredible. And Ian?
No, good, thanks. We're still watching because of the fact that Lismore didn't go on. Years, but things are slowly getting back to normality.
Yeah, okay. It's great. Yeah, I saw some of the. Have been like them.
Look, I think I want to do a shout out for Cherry Street Sports Club. They opened their doors on Saturday, and it was an opportunity for people to go out and celebrate. And there was a large part of the community there. Terry Sheen's the manager, and they're a club that keep giving to the community. So all like during the floods and everything, they were there with hot meals, providing shelter for people. So they opened their doors on Saturday, and they allowed the community in. And I think people were there celebrating and realising the gravity of what actually had happened. But the club was full of everybody from babies, kids running around. There was elderlies with their family celebrating life, I guess. And like I was saying, it was almost like getting back together after COVID.
Really?
That whole celebration and that whole bonding and everything was really beautiful.
That's good. Well, the community is obviously the great strength that keeps everyone here. Now, there's been an intriguing story, though. I don't know if you're up with this, about a shipwreck that's been unearthed by the weather at Shelley Beach in Ballina. So much of the water is gone. So much of the sand is gone. A new shipwreck is there. What have you seen? Have you seen this?
Yeah. No, I haven't gone there yet personally, but what's happened is Shelley Beach was completely washed out 20 years ago, and there was no wreck there. So somehow it's been washed up since then and been covered by sand. But it's now because of what's happened, it's been exposed, and they're saying because there's no maritime growth on it or anything, it's obviously been covered up in sand and has spent a lot of time out at sea. So they're saying because of the style, it's got brass tackings and remnants of copper sheathing and bronze square nails and stuff, that it's probably a 19th century style boat.
Yeah, they're suggesting it might be. I think it might be a paddle steamer called the Comet, but I don't know if they're entirely sure yet. So, well, when it's safe, Ian, you head down, eh?
I'm going to, because I think about 50 years ago, people might be aware. Remember the La Balsa rafts? So they left Ecuador and came across to Australia, and they were supposed to land at up near Mooloolaba, which is sort of where Cyclone Alfred landed. But they got caught up in storms and a cyclone, and they got blown off course and they actually landed in Ballina.
Yeah, wow.
So the Ballina Museum has the only surviving raft from that trip.
Well, it looks like they might have another thing in the museum given this morning.
Yeah.
Good on you, Ian. I'm glad you're safe.
Yeah. No worries. Okay, thanks for the call.
Ian Davies there from Ballina. Yeah, it's good to see that people have it's been safe overall. Coming up, can you replace your therapist with an AI?